Alright, so you've clicked on the gift giving guide for the reader in your life. And now I love to read, so I have a lot of suggestions for readers. The first thing that I want to say is if you don't really know exactly what the person that you're trying to buy the gift for enjoys reading or likes to read, what I think the best tip is to go check the New York bestsellers book list, because then you can just base things off of their age, off of their religion or spirituality, and buy something off of that list. For example, if you know that your friend who loves to read really loves science fiction books, then you can check what are the most popular science fiction books of 2012. Another idea is to go with a classic. Jane Austen, Charlotte Bronte, Emily Bronte. Now, I do have to say, sometimes some people don't even like classics and they're really bored by them, which I understand. But encourage them to keep the classic anyway and buy it anyway, because like for example, when I was in high school, I wasn't really into Charlotte Bronte or Jane Austen. However, now as an adult, I am actually really glad that I have copies of those classic books because I started reading them and I really enjoy them. They've been around for a long time simply because they actually are really great books, great stories that kind of surpass all of time. Now, if your reader loves to listen to books instead of reading them, then you may want to check out audible.com. You can get gift membership cards that you can kind of put on for like 3 months or a month or whatever, and then they can go on and listen to books. I think it's really cool because it's an audio book and they can listen to it on their iPod, on their iPad, on their computer, wherever they want to listen, they can listen to it because you bought them that gift membership. It's definitely a little different than the normal of, just buying them a book. If your reader really enjoys books that are more focused on becoming a better person, then I urge you to check out The 5 Love Languages by Dr. Gary Chapman. Now, the really cool thing about the 5 Love Languages books is that you can get different books for different types of people. So if you want to get the 5 love languages for singles, you can do that. You can get 5 love languages, which is just the general one, which is for couples, or you can get 5 love languages for children, or even 5 love languages of God. Another great book is called Get Out of That Pit by Beth Moore. I read that book earlier this year, and I really, really loved it. This is a really great, practical Christian book that you can give to someone that maybe is going through a rough time this year or this season. Now, if you know some young adults in your life who are maybe graduating from college, or they're making really big decisions, maybe they're in their 20s and they're trying to figure out their place, a set of books that I really want to recommend is Margaret Feinberg's books called 20-something and What the Heck Am I Doing with My Life. For someone who's in their 20s, these books are going to be a lifesaver, because oftentimes you think you're the only one who have the questions that you have. You think you're the only one who's struggling in the way that you're struggling, but you know what? You're not. It's part of being in your 20s. And Margaret Feinberg really has a way of understanding the plight of the 20-something-year-old. So if you know somebody who is in their 20s, or is graduated from college, or things like that, then these books are really excellent because they're kind of helpful to help you navigate through your 20s. And the last book recommendation that I have is actually a book that is free, and it's called Buried Treasure by Leslie Monroe. It's an ebook that you can get on Kindle, or you can get it for free just by going to the website, and I'll put the link down below in the information bar. It's meant for married couples because it's called Buried Treasure, Reveal the Husband of Your Dreams. However, I find it very useful for anybody because it's all about learning how to change your mindset so you can have the type of relationships with people that you want to have. Now, because it is an ebook, you may have to print it off yourself, and that's fine. Make it cute. Go to Staples and make a little cute book cover for it, or you can punch some holes in it and use ribbon instead to hold it all together. Come up with creative ways to kind of make this book look like a gift, and of course wrap it up really nicely. But that's also an excellent gift to give, not only because it's really applicable to anyone, but at the same time, it's free. And if you want to give it to someone on their Kindle, you can get it on a Kindle for 99 cents, which is really, really cheap. And now that is my gift giving guide for the reader in your life. Now you can go and check out another video down in the information bar below. There are some links, so you can check there, or of course you can click anywhere on this video. So go ahead and click so you can watch another video to get some inspiration. And again, I'm just rambling so that way you can pick a video. I'm really not going to do a song and dance, so you might as well just pick a video and keep it going, right? Plus, I mean, you got to get through these videos because you got to go out and get shopping. Christmas is right around the corner, so go ahead and get shopping.